Hey everyone, and welcome back to Riverbend Spring. So this is sort of all the overnight production so far, so it's a great start. We're going to collect what the more bread that's been produced, and we'll put all that in storage. Then I'm going to do a quick sale because probably it's the best month to sell eggs. Now it says the best price is Goldcrest. However, I'm pretty sure if we take it to our little kiosk, we'll get a bonus on that. That's just a start to make some money. I'm probably also going to run the wool down to the rope maker because there should be quite a bit saved up there by now. As you can all see, the grain mill's getting down and also the dairy. Now the dairy we can't do a huge amount with until sort of more cows start producing, so I might have to turn that off. I did forget to sell the buffalo mozzarella, I might as well grab that because I did forget to sell that last time. Let's turn the dairy off. Don't need that. The grain mill I just want to, because it'll run down, it'll send it all to the bakery for us. I do really like this drop. I just think this truck and trailer to me has such a classic vibe to it. I don't like how there's only the 3 lights just running like this. To me, I'd like side markers and I'd like something on the ramps. But well, there be 2 there. No. Oh yeah, there is. So I mean, there's quite a lot of money on this trailer already, but we're just gonna stick in storage for now. Oh, naughty me sneaking around the back. As I said last time, mowing the grass is gonna be one of the big jobs for today. I've got the AI sorting out field 77. Don't think we can really plant anything this late in the year. Our first planting now is going to be, assuming I go with the plan I said, with a cotton in February. And so we're going to cut that. We're just going to do it as a cut of grass, I think, and give it straight to the sheep. So keep them going for another year or so. Let's get all this into storage first. I'm hoping that those front stacks aren't too tall. I'll probably should do some unloading. Wow, the exit's full again. I literally cleared that. No longer. Actually, I'm gonna. That's not a bad shout, you know. If I change the loading method to layer, I unload, then I reload. How the hell did it manage that? That's gonna fall off, which I'm not too worried about, so I'll just grab it and throw it in. Don't shut the door. Hopefully I can back this thing in far enough to get it all to unload. Probably can't even get my angle right. Nope, I can't. Okay, not so bad. Need to do a bit of pushing. Like I said, be mindful of the door. There's quite a lot of stuff now getting there. How many pallets actually in it? Only 100, but a lot of bread. That bread is going to be our big ticket item this year. So like I say, I'm going to get the eggs out of here. I also spent probably way too long down at the sawmill. I've moved all the pallets again. Put you there. Eggs. Only 6, that's all it'll let me do. Remember that. Getting the eggs out. I could do it. If only you can edit. I should widen that so you can get a second another line up there, but I'll need 1 extra pallet tonight. Ah, that's the Ripper finish. That's great news. I mean, it's not missed a bit, has he? looks to me like he's just missed a bit there. Alright, so bring him back to the farm. Oh yeah, by the way, folks, remember that shed we built? As you can see, it's gone. I think that's a great place to park the Colossus and all the equipment that goes with it. That's all the eggs I've got off there. Collect all the eggs from here. And what I'll probably do is go and get the wool. I know I can actually use... Is that a tree? Is that trees in and out of existence? I wonder if we want to put down, but the game didn't accept it. But no, it's an actual tree. It's just the game being a farm. Wow, I tried to avoid that tree so much and backspeeding. It's because I don't drive for a living, isn't it? That's better. That's nearly 25,000 litres of eggs, that should be a good. So I'm going to grab the wool as well. I'm going to grab the wool as well because the little kiosk won't take the wool. Do I have... Ah, there'll be the vegetables there as well, won't there? Forgot about those. Grab those. Sugar, there's a lot of vegetables. How are they doing on water? They've not run out because it would have told me. Like I say, we'll sell all we can at the kiosk and then what isn't goes. The wool we take away. Yeah, this should hopefully help keep the wolf from the door for a couple of days. And more to spawn here. No. 300. For some reason I read that 30% the first time. I thought I'd mess something up, but no, it is at 300%, which is good. You know what? I don't think I'll tire of the noise that truck's making for quite a while. He says getting stuck in a tree. Come on. Bollocks. I don't know if the exhaust horns make a difference to the noise or not. Probably not. Right, so we go and sell these. So the grey man I'm just leaving now. I'll probably actually move it off. Much more out of the way. Down here. I'm waiting until it says no materials and then I'll turn the production off. It appears we've actually, I think because we did a bit less flour, that we have managed to use all the flour this year. And then hopefully, big payday. More than I expected, wow. Ah, so one of those days. So we'll take all this down to the road maker. Then we'll decide what we're spending the money on, because I didn't expect to spend it quite that much. But as well, that contract's still there. Where is it? I am tempted to send our machines down to do it. I can probably pretty much automate the full process, just have the harvester and like 1 or 2 tractors. What about the playground maker? How much rope does he actually need to have? I kind of lost track a little bit. Obviously, you know, my long-term plan, probably my end goal of this series is the wagon maker, so stuff like this really makes me confident that we're going to be able to get there actually reasonably sooner than I first expected. It's land again. How much is 76? Buying that's not as unobtainable because I went and moved everything at the sawmill and we have. No, is that price 12 to shilling? It should be worth more than that. I mean, you can see there, look. We've got over £1 million worth of stuff in stock. Biggest ticket items in the wood chips and 88,000 litres, goddamn. I'm so glad that is in our field because those weeds worried me massively as I went. Oh, there's one pallet of rope. Awesome. I say, if my cotton idea works as I planned, then hopefully we'll be able to supply this place for a considerable length of time. If I'm doing this, I might as well grab like planks as well and take those to the playground maker. It's pointless taking an Arctic with one pallet on the back of it. You know, this field is now nicely ripped. Class Corio. Not the biggest work. That's kind of tempting because it would work well with our harvester. We'll give you the option of doing like corn or sunflowers. So can I make corn flour now? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. I think some modded ones do. See, I'll come down here, you can see what I mean by the amount of stuff we've got. So if I take all these standard planks, there's probably a couple more in there as well. I'm going to take the standard planks, I think. I'm not going to bother with any of the others. Obviously, though, my plan for the wagon maker, I also need the spinnery. It's not the tail shop, it's the spinnery. Sorry. Get down off there. But these prefab walls, they're just... I purely make them because they're the money. Yeah, lovely. More sodding wood chips. I don't need more wood chips. Stop making them. I don't know why, so it's just not making wood chips. There's like a full trailer of these now. Which will go at some stage. 2 more of those plants. We'll get those on and then we'll go on. I'm looking for a point where the playground's not going to accept any more of these, I realise that. Actually, I'm looking forward to when that happens, because that'll be a sign that that'll be another project nearly finished. 17,000 litres of planks and 1 little pallet of ropes. Part of me thinks I should turn the rope production speed up, but actually at the moment I'm not really supplying it with materials quick enough, so I've taken the wrong turning there. I've gone completely the wrong fucking way. But it gives a sense. There's our super trailer. That one, one tree decided to grow right down here. But yeah, they actually managed a successful overtake. Normally they fail miserably. I'll go right down that front lane, we can take that right through actually. Let's just have a look around this map as well. I was trying to look at what that line was in the back window, I didn't realise it was my jumper. Jesus. And close my usual deal. Apologies, you've waited in the name of art. Okay, a little bit of shortcut here just because taking this thing right round like that would have been interesting. Authorised vehicles only, right? Well, I authorise myself. Okay, so a few more lights on this thing would be nice, but by slapping it into gear. And I also feel like playing Dirt Rally. Man, it's so nice for the trailers not to actually slide around. I mean, the nearest advice right now these days is do a con sim, and the way the trailers slide just always grates on me. On this side. Nice, let you come down first. Push you to be coming my way. Come on, you can do it. Don't want to meet another car now. A bit of a different route to normal, but it's got us there. As I also done, so I'll probably leave the truck here for a little bit and we'll go and do the mowing. If we need to mow, then we'll need to bale. And in the case of collecting, get rid of the bales. Also testing if this way in is probably easier for trucks. Definitely. Question is, am I going to like turn around? Oh, interesting. That's all the planks it will take. Very interesting. He's now out of planks, so whatever else available to me will accept planks. Where to give me the best price? Playground. I can't now. Obviously, carpentry is an option. The wagon builder takes long planks. That's playground maker hall. How much is that to buy? It's like the idea of making toy tractors. Is that all that is? So we now own that. Toy tractor, what does it need? It needs planks and long planks, right? So I can get basically come in now quickly and feed that up and get it going, and we can start producing some toy tractors. Do we actually get to like distribute them, or do they just auto sell? That's what I don't know. I'm making a right hash of this, I do apologise. %, there, so actually near I was thinking one of the things where it just like auto completes, I guess. Yeah, I don't need to like set it off. Guessing the toy tractors just sell. Do I get? We'll have to keep an eye on that then, because 8,400 and 2,000, right? So we haven't quite given them. Well, it appears we've already sold Maloof anyway, so there's enough there to finish a tractor, I hope. No, I'm going to leave that there because we're going to get on with what I said we're going to do. Which is we're going to mow that field. I'm going to use the big guy for this, so I'm going to have to take his dice off. So folks, I shall get that done. Sit back and enjoy.
Pull from all that easy
So back with this good old baler, folks. Now, as you noticed, I actually forgot until now I'd installed the real top speed mod, which means that with certain machines I can just increase the speed they work a little bit. Mainly it's for the harvester, because that 6 mile an hour on some of the bigger fields was tedious. I remember stuff like this we really don't want to go too fast because it will cause it to start missing parts, hence why I'm just at about 16 right now. I was debating with myself whether we rented or bought a forager and did it that way, forage wagon, but I thought for the cost, I know it's a little bit extra work, I'd come back separately, but a bale trailer can carry far more. You can literally get far more capacity than even, unless you go for like TARDIS. Which reminds me, on the used vehicle section, actually, that is the one I like, isn't it? The Bailey 16. Yeah, we own one. I was picking that up as an extra. How was he doing? It doesn't tell me here progress, I have to go to him for that. One thing I've noticed with this map is Giants have really tried to push the balance of, like, I'm noticing a lot of these productions are obviously forestry based. And if you remember, certainly with like other maps and then Silver Run went totally into forestry, in my opinion too far. It was difficult to get a nice farming balance there. City working speed 49, no, it will be tons of that. Plus this tractor can't go that fast. Got to reset the bell counter, oh well, we'll figure it out. As I was saying, it's easy with this map, they try to balance, there's quite a lot of productions that are wood based, to get you, to encourage you into doing that kind of thing, but at the same time, plenty of actual usable farmland. Grab that little extra bit over there. Obviously this field will then need to be fertilising, which I'll get the AI to do using the digestate. And like I said, then we need to start thinking about next year. Now I have plans, I have ideas. Told you a few of them, like cotton and things. But if I plan it out now, I can then hit the right fields at the right times. I say I'm planning for this to be a cotton field. I'm thinking maybe these three can be like sorghum, and maybe devote some of these to root crops. Or do I go whole hog and make like this a massive root crop field? You know, the option's there if I want it. But it's just dropping one because it's one of the most inconvenient places, doesn't it? I'll avoid running over a bale here. Wow, it's gone cloudy. I don't think it's going to clear. The weather looks pretty decent right through. Well, I say decent, it's just -8, 3 AM. Wow. Makes me feel bad for the calves stuck outside. Kind of wish it's like a shelter for them. Maybe I need to treat them to a newer pen. Grain mill, more materials. The grain mill has run out of one of its materials. Right, so if we can get through that out, we can then break the lease on it again for a little while. The bakery's got plenty of stock to keep him going. Then avoiding where he's dumped them. And then once we've done this, I'm kind of a little bit jobless really. I think unless I wait to... What's the fertilization level on these fields? It's 0. I can always get the digestate onto like some of these fields, give them a baseline. Obviously ignore these ones that are 0 because they've got the oil seed on. That will class as a layer when we cut it in. Speaking of which, we maybe need to think about that because we'll need time to cut it in, so I need to figure out what I'm putting on what field. I'm tempted by that. I think that'll work well with our beer. I'll get it next time. Actually, these are the bigger 240 bales. This is looking like a really good haul. I might have to go and get the big bale trailer from down the side of the biogas plant. Stand a chance of getting all of these on. Like I said, the plan was to put them all in the sheet. Now what I might do, if I have more than a full trailer here, which I don't think I quite do because I don't see any more than a full trailer, I'll wrap some. But I think we have plenty of silage. Yeah, 250,000, like 150,000 litres of hay. We have plenty of that. And we'll top the, once I've got the bale trailer out, I will go and top the TMR mixer up. Best off on a Zeta. Why am I getting money? What's been auto sold? Nothing. It's weird, I just saw the money creep up a little bit there. Let's spit out the one you've done. Put this away and then we'll go and get the bell trailer. Man, you can tell we don't got a lot of chickens because the egg production is absolutely hurtling. I did find a mod which actually auto-collected pallets and it said it would work on like that. Have I got that in here? Look at that, the silo, I would think. A lot of money, I bet if it is. No? Can't see in there. Yeah, 150,000, this is not that deep. It takes up a lot of room though. But it's using the actually fits so nicely in there, doesn't it? That is the right one, isn't it? I think so, yeah. So you can set your production to distribute and it will just automatically fill this. And you can just pick up from here. That's actually really tempting. You've got all the different potatoes there. That's a lot of stuff. I'm actually tempted to put that down, just have a look at it. I say, if I do away with this little store we got here, because as much as I like it and I love the fact that it fits in with the aesthetic of everything else on the farm, that little output point is really freaking annoying. I will get the big trailer from there. I can put the cruise control up to full speed now, can I? Hi Posty. Like I forgot to reset the counter, so we'll find out now how many bales. I'm gonna race the train. I'm losing. I'm losing. It also seems right somehow having like that big agri center right next to the train tracks. I don't know why, but it just feels like a good place to put it. I suppose 150k is not difficult to get to either. So maybe that's our next year thing, just like that. I want to try making enough money to pay off some of these loans, I'm not gonna lie. Can I quickly grab these on my way past if they'll let me? This is the one trailer that allows both that style of autoload and the bale pickup one. Yeah, the fact that gap there is like perfect for it just sort of makes me think that yeah, we need to do that. I love it when a plan comes together. So yeah, part of me thinking just buy more land. I don't know how much more land we need versus how much we can realistically sort of manage. Well, that worked. What have we got in there now? 8750. That's not bad, is it? That really isn't bad at all. get around. Let's check how much well the egg price is good. I also remember, well, there's that little thing on honey now. What I probably should do is I'll do a bit of research, figure out which plants, and I will put some more beehives down. Obviously, they're not really working here because they're not in range of anything that. I get a bonus of certain plants, it's the flowering style of plants, and off the top of my head I can't remember which ones really it is. If I went and put some down near a field that I made sure had those kind of plants on, then obviously there's scope for making decent money out of that. Okay, nice 11 grand. And now give it a so there's a little cedar hiding away in that shed. I'm probably going to delete that, demolish that barn there, because what's going to not really do anything for us. I can probably put something else there. And then folks, so I shall get these collected and we'll see what we end up with. Do enjoy. Well, 27 bells, not bad now. I think if I'm right, if I do this, I'm going to 75,000 litres, that's not bad. Really isn't bad. Because it means the bells are actually now. Not these aren't using the auto load, these are actually using the straps now to hold it down. Actually, I'll get this done. I'll set an AI to fertilise that field, and then what we're going to do is move some bales into the cow's food mixers. And then let me do it, so I have to do this. Use this. Reload them. And unload them. What's happened here? I broke it again. Found the right place. And it managed to take it all nice. You see, I've got a lot of stuff in there now. So if I move this guy. Just in there, so we don't need that. How much slower do we have? Is it worth, are we at damage worth moving that to the biogas plant here for a payout? Probably not, but I'll load this trailer. I'll put a little bit into this trailer and it's getting ready. How much can the biogas plant actually hold? 300,000 litres, right, so we're a long way off that. I could probably do with buying some more mineral feed. As well, we're pretty low on that, so I could buy, and obviously I discovered we get ripped off by our Buy Anything station, so I'll need to go to the store and buy pallets for that. And the pallets aren't cheap, but you're still bad there. Looks like you're just facing me. For some reason I thought it was the other way around. And then this off to its usual job of getting this field back to full. I'm still not 100% sure how the roller bug exactly works, so that's why I'm not just rolling this field. I know that's supposed to be how you do grass, but as far as I'm aware, they've still not fixed that. Right, so now, like I say, so if we check in, totally out of hay, pretty much out of silage. Not a problem. So it's 100,000. It's 100,000 of each. So I want to try and get as near as I can. In a case of figuring out. Getting back into there. Didn't quite work. I need to reset first, won't I? Then operating position. Right, so 10 of those will be 72,000, won't it? Another like 14. Okay, didn't like that. Anyways, give me 12. Let's go and take 12 over there. See how close that gets us. Wow, that is the perfect length, isn't it, for these? It's incredible. Down into the tree. Straight into the freaking tree. Put my nose in here slightly. Luckily they didn't run like there's a moment used as a pusher warning. What's happened with it? 88, so I probably would have got one more if I did one more in. Might be able to, yeah. 88 another 7. Yeah, so I can go one more hay bale and then what have we got silage wise? Probably about 10 of those. Well, the grain mill is also nearly out of oats now, which is great. I mean that sincerely, actually, that's great. That's the sign that we need. If we do that, we can break the lease on it. So it depends on what capacity they are, but I reckon about 10 silage bales should do it. About 12 of these. That's 72,000 litres, plus 23, so that should be perfect. I say pretty much, because I'm usual winging it. Until we finish by getting ourselves like 10,000 litres of mineral feed. Seems like a fair use of the time. Bonk. Obviously not. Oh, Christ, that didn't like that, did it? Stuck on the curb. Oh, Christ, it went stuck in the bale. 96, that's nice and close. I can now actually turn that back on, just to do that last little bit. I wanted to take that last bit of bale. That. Or at least drop it in. I think the mineral feed's good for now, actually, we'll do it. Oh, it actually tells us that that's nearly full. That's good to know, right? And like I said, to finish off, what I'm going to do is a quick shift some out of it. What I'm going to do is I figured out off air that big trailer, as long as I flip the front down, will actually go in. So we're going to use that, and we can put 40,000 litres in instead of just a little tiny amount. This trailer can now come back over here with its brethren. Oh, did that actually like sell something? Is that why it? 95.5%. Once I do this, I might speed time up a little bit, folks, and we'll see. I want to see what happens when it gets to 100%, whether it insta-sells, or whether it's like the yacht builder, ferry builder on it on silver run where he waited till a certain time of day and then sold it. I haven't looked this up or anything, as you can probably tell, so I think it's like 95% done. I'm tempted just to forward time until I get to finish it. Our warehouse is full, right, so turn that production back off. And I'm going to take a full trail load out of it. Should we give... How are these guys doing? These guys still living off the TMR. When you might as well when you heat down. I think I should, because apparently I didn't know this. I actually learned this recently thanks to Reddit. You actually don't get less slurry, but then I'd need to put straw down, wouldn't I? Which, I mean, I can do. I'm not like I'm short of straw, but what I had in straw, I was tending just to burn for the fire gas. So I'll think about it, but I don't think it's something we need to be doing. So you say which fertilizer not good for us? As you can see, when it's like, you see how the west trails I'm keeping because it's handy for this, but how it's been pushed back. I can get this one underneath. Man, the steer while reversing really is annoying at times. There's a lot of fee going into this. I'm really glad I spotted this trailer. Actually, this trailer's turned out to be a fantastic purchase. Obviously, we've got smaller ones when we need them. We've got the Arctic when we need the really big ones. But no, this guy's great. No, I know it fits. I've done this before. I can just like catch the back end, but it's not enough. But it's a pusher trailer. I don't need to worry about it clipping the roof, as you can see. Just putting these guys up to like, yeah, that's a good amount. I feel like it'll last them a while. Oh, I said I should top the chickens off. I've actually got anything to top them off with. Don't think I do. Don't think there's anything in our big silo. I have to hope once again that there's enough in there to last them until next harvest season. It's going to be late because I've not got any wheat or barley down. I think that could prove to be a bit of a tactical blunder on my part. Anyways, the light once again phased. I can't see there being a lot to do in December, folks. I don't know if there's anything. No, there's nothing now till like February, March. Well, that's good. That gives us a. I'll probably actually end up skipping December, just make sure all the animals are good. Maybe move some pallets off there, and then I think February is when we want to plant that cotton. So yeah, so we're going to be busy then. Can I put this away and try to back into something else? I actually didn't realise it's a total accident that all my trailers are crab based. I didn't intend that at all, it's just the way it's gone. I'm quite entertained. You in there. And you off. Right, so let's go with this toy maker and just see what happens. Anyway, because if I just want to see if like it just like does an insta sale or whether it. I may have to slow down if we get to midnight because I want the AI to finish before, but we're gonna get there before then. That sold for 150,000. That sold for the price we paid for the haul. So it's definitely worth feeding this guy well. I think next time we're going to be bringing a load of long planks and planks to here. So we can keep that going, because if that sells for that every time, in fact, what's the wagon make? Does that mean the wagon makes it sell for 400,000? I need 425 for that. I would also need the spin wheel, I need fabric, which would be 180. So that's actually purchasable right now. That's just amazing. But anyway, folks, we're going to end this one here. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Check out the rest of the channel. Check out some of our partner channels as well. There's some really good guys making some fantastic content that I'm sure you're going to love. And I hope you join us next time. So until then, goodbye.